right? So I'm waiting.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
I mean, I gotta be honest, I kind of bit that whole routine or my involvement. I was copying, watching Red Alert and Shan and KRS One, and I watched people throw the flame on it.
Yeah.
And I said, if I throw the flame on it,
You sure did. Yo.
this can be one of those. And I wanted to be, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to be in the history book like Red Alert and Shan and KRS One. And
hold up, so did you hit Meek like, yo, let me premiere that? Like, how did that go that you got
you
that?
know what? You know, it's funny, Nori asked me when I didn't have the record.
Yeah.
You know, I want to say I feel maybe me and Meek must have had miscommunication.
Okay.
On the song, on what it was gonna be, and let me word this right. I may have I did reach out to him and was like, hey.
What's up? What's going on, my nigga?
I don't know if you see what's going on out here.
Right.
I did do that.
Yeah.
And he's like, of course, man. Like, and then I might have said, all right, Monday.
Right. Right.
I might have.
Okay.
And then I thought he agreed. And then when it came like a couple, it didn't come far after that, right?
Nah, but it was just the timing. It was like maybe 2 days. It was only like 2 days, but the back was so crazy that I think it was already too late at that point.
Sometimes my tone changes a little bit, New York, when I've got something. You know why I have something? Because I'm the big guy in this town. You understand what it is? I'm going to tell you something. When I let this record loose tonight, New York, there's some key things I want to be understood. Because a lot of DJs in this town, they think they're letting records loose. And they think they're blasting off. They look in the mirror and they think they matter. But I'm going to show you tonight the difference, New York, between me and other people and other DJs. And we're going to blast. Hashtag I got New York City sounding like New York City. And I'm going to reiterate that at the end of this countdown when I launch something.
A eulogy. In fact, I want to thank you all for coming to help us celebrate the life of Aston George Taylor, a.k.a. Pump Faker Flex, a.k.a. Flex Hogan, a.k.a. Funkmaster Flex. We appreciate you all joining us to share our grief at the passing of his credibility and career. Ladies and gentlemen, another 80s icon has let us down.
Let me see what like me.
So me and Drake good now.
You
You want to stop getting that Drake?
I'm gonna tell you something. If you tell me, we right here.
Yeah.
If you tell me to stop,
100%. Yeah, we kicking it every day on the phone. We ain't just like fake squash the beef. You know what I'm saying? So he did what he needed to do. He held it down.
okay.
And if you don't,
So I'm gonna get
still be
Drake.
You. Still be you. I can't take.
I'm gonna take the platform. Drake, I apologize.
Yeah, we apologize to each other.
Here, let's holler, right?
Yeah.
That's a good way.
I seen game. We talked. I apologize, my nigga. I apologize too.
Okay. You know what?
My man, I was Skino text me the other day. Man, I feel like this. I text him back. I apologize, man. That's just the new wave, man. We gotta just like get it.
Piece it up.
Yeah, piece it up.
So
but still keep everything treacherous. You know what I mean? It's the rap game, but let's bring a little love and good energy to the building.
So you know what? Meek has convinced me of something.
Just mark this cigar.
Hold up, I'm gonna be official.
Yeah.
Whoever's next to Drake, let's holler. Fair? You know what? You set it up.
Yeah, I will.
You do it, Meek. You do it. I'll get on the phone with him. If you set it up, I'm on the phone with him, and I get it. I'm with you. I'm following your lead.
Let's get past.
What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee on the vid, and you guys hear all of that, man. And hit the comments, everyone. What do you think of Funk Flex, right? Like, I feel like when I was coming up as a youngin', right, Funk Flex was one of the top dudes when it came to, DJs. Remember how turned up he would be on those albums, like the intros and everything? Like, it's Funk Flex, 60 minutes of pure funk. Like, Flex would just, he would just go in, he would go off. And I mean, I don't know, it feels like over the years, Flex has just kind of fell off somewhat. I mean, obviously this dude still makes a lot of money. He's still on the air. He's still getting work and everything, but there's just been a whole lot of ish that's had Flex looking type funny. And, you know, a lot of these clips and everything that we heard is just kind of like, I don't know, man. I've heard some people theorize that Flex is just too old and he gets, you know, overzealous and thirsty. Kind of like what you heard him talking about in that clip, that he wanted to be a part of that moment, like that he's been around so long that he still wants to be the top dude, you know, and to be relevant. But that whole situation, Meek Mill, Drake, goes down in the books is just looking like a bozo, right? To be honest, I remember, man. I remember I was working at a college back then, and everyone was talking about that record that was going to be premiered. And then there was no record. It wasn't premiered, you know? And same thing with the reference tracks. Like, hit the comments, y'all. I believe he ended up playing the reference tracks, but not when he said he was going to. Like, Funk Flex was just tripping, you know? And that's something you would expect from some amateur individual, you know, trying to work their way up into the game, jumping out the window, you know, like, oh, I can get, you know, they talk to someone, they get an idea, they jump out the window, and then they can't fulfill what they said. But nah, this is a dude on a major radio station, a major platform, just capping to the people. Or I don't know. It's like, it's nuts, man. And in this recent interview, you know, that I was sharing some of this clip from, I believe it's with Cigar Talk, Flex just was like, yo, I think it was a miscommunication between me and Meek. And it's like, that's a hell of a miscommunication, man. Like, tap in, guys, comment. How do you look at Flex? How did you look at Flex during that situation? Is it not that big of a deal to you? Like, I'm not trying to bury this, man. I'm just, you know, this is a trending topic right now, and it's really got me thinking after he did this interview. Like, what the fuck was Flex doing? And then you throw in a lot of the other ish Flex has done. The Tupac situation, you know, he lied. Like, people were mad at Flex for that. It wasn't necessarily a good look for him. Like, people could be mad at you for something you did, someone in the game, right? But it might not necessarily be the worst look. But I feel like the Pac thing was a really bad look for Flex. I remember Spice One got on the gram and said, yo, if you say one more thing, I'm flying out there and putting hands and feet on you. And then it was wild, though, after everything. Meek Mill came on there and said, yo, stop dissing him. You know what I mean? Made him apologize, put him on the spot. And, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with apologizing. You know what I'm saying? I don't advocate for violence or continuing beef or grudges or anything like that. But ultimately, that just looked really bad for Funk Flex, you know? Like, I guess Meek maybe should have said that to him off camera, you know, leading into the show, and they could have, you know, worked that into the show. But Meek put his ass on the spot, and I don't know, it wasn't a good look for Flex. I mean, the look on Funk Flex's face, my bad, that's a hell of a tongue twister. The look on Funk Flex's face said it all, you feel me? That's really about it, though. So everyone, like I said, tap in the comments. What's your thoughts about all this that we covered on here? Do you think Flex kind of be doing some funny style-ish these days? You know, was Flex one of the top in the game to you back in the day? Like, do you feel like he kind of has fallen off? Do you think it's because he's thirsty to just continuing to try to stay relevant and he goes too far? What do you guys think, you know? But real quick, before I close this out, also comment. Let me know what your favorite Funk Flex album was, right? I gotta say, do you guys remember that Funk Flex and Big Cap, the Tunnel album? That shit was hard. I believe it dropped in 2000. Could have been 99. I think it was 99. That joint was hard. You know, it let off with that classic Pac and Big freestyle. Method Man had a banger on there called You. Rough Riders had a track, We In Here. Eminem had If I Get Locked Up Tonight. Snoop had a banger on there too. Real Gangsters Do Real Things. Like, that album was dope, man. Matter of fact, I gotta stream that album. I gotta pull that joint back up and listen to that for old time's sakes, man. So tap in, comment, favorite Funk Flex album. Did you listen to the Tunnel and everything else I was talking about? Let's discuss it all below in the comment thread. New viewers, make sure to subscribe, guys. You're tuned into J Coffee Talk, where we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Join Team Coffee. Stay tuned. I'm gone.